Sebastopol 2026. This is Boop. He's gone to a showdown. He wants to save his kiosk from being absorbed by a large chain.
If you're a man, come here. And if you're a bear, stay put. Boop? Alex! Is that you?
Guys, break it up. These are our people.
In some fuzzy year, a not yet so fuzzy Bup, along with Alex, opened this notorious kiosk. And quite quickly, Bup lost his mind from the influx of money. He started spending his time on parties, chilling by the pool and fancy cars. Meanwhile, Alex was working his butt off. Later, he realized that Bup wasn't going to grow, so he decided to move on. He shook things up in the capital and began his kiosk expansion across the country. Bup, on the other hand, continued to live as he had, not developing and not increasing his capital.
Lech, how do you become as rich as you are?
Being rich means thinking and living rich.
Wow! Is it real?
Boop's problem was that he never learned to take responsibility for his decisions. It was always the employees messing up, or his partner being a shady swindler, or Putin unscrewing a light bulb at the kiosk. It was always someone else's fault, never his. First habit: take responsibility for your decisions. Rich people live with the mindset that their lives are in their own hands. Poor people are convinced that anyone but themselves is to blame for their problems. Of course, you can be angry at the whole world for making you live in a studio apartment with a combined bathroom and lie on the couch for days. But you will only grow up when it finally dawns on you that you haven't escaped from there solely because of your own self.
Listen, buddy, stop doom watching. Invest in yourself.
Your life is your responsibility, and the worst thing you can do is outsource it.
God help me! Fuck you. Well, thanks for that.
Second habit: perceive money as a resource. Boop finally decided to change something, and he started with an iPhone. He bought himself a brand new, latest model smartphone, of course, on credit. But suddenly, his fridge at the stall broke down, and to fix it, Boop spent his last coins and borrowed a little more. And, as usual, he had nothing to pay the credit with. Rich people spend money consciously, poor people impulsively. Start looking at money as a resource. Before you spend, you need to realize all the risks and consequences that the purchase will lead to, not through the wrong door. Do you really need to show off your iPhone right now? Do you have a financial cushion? And if everything goes south, what money will you use to solve problems?
Credit is not free money. It is stealing from your future self. Remember,
behind every penny spent, there should be a clear and even cynical logic that allows you to soberly assess all the results of the investment. Spend wisely, spend profitably, treat money pragmatically and cynically. The third habit: say no and stick to your principles. Poor people can't refuse. Notice how every small task exploits your brain, time, energy, money, and burdens you with new obligations. Rich people make decisions based on their goals. We're not on the same path. Sorry, dude, another time. Of course, this doesn't mean that the rich always step on others, have no empathy, and neglect their friends. It simply means they prioritize themselves and their healthy needs, remember their personal boundaries, and know how to assert them. Fourth habit: don't seek immediate rewards. Boop started weekend construction to pay for his iPhone, yet After clearing the debt, he inexplicably continued dig on extra work and wear himself down.
Well, money is never superfluous.
That's the logic of the poor. Everything there is predictable. You work an extra hour, you get an extra penny. The rich think bigger. They have a global goal and they're working towards it. And often, to achieve that very goal, you need to free up resources and take a slight dip in immediate income. The rich are ready for this. They know they'll get more in the long run. Fifth habit, don't just network. Socialize with people and build connections. Wealthy people have a ton of contacts in their phone book. No, that's not quite right. Wealthy people have a ton of contacts in their phone book. And they understand that the value of such a database is priceless. People who know you, who trust you, these are your lifeline and opportunities. Don't neglect networking. First, you work for your address book, and then it works for you. Habit 6. Get out of your comfort zone. Boop followed all the habits, and everything was beautiful, orderly, pancake perfect, and noble. But expanding was still scary. It was an unknown location, different customers, and new inspectors. Poor people are afraid to step outside their comfort zone. Rich people, on the other hand, are used to taking calculated risks and experimenting. Learn to break out of your bubble and be open to challenging experiences. Only then will you develop an understanding of what to do next and acquire a good gut feeling. More experience, better intuition. No magic involved. This time, Boop didn't screw up. He really remembered all the principles of a rich man, started earning great money, and developing his business. He even opened a couple of new locations and started hanging out with Alex as an equal. And then some mega-rich dude with his huge stalls came to town. He wiped the floor with Boop and Alex and didn't even choke. That's when Boop understood that no matter how rich you are, there will always be someone cooler.
Subscribe to the channel and like it.